Right, I am back. We are live once again. Let's travel down the beach here and check it out. Looks like we have a white shark pretty close by already. So for battery sakes, I'm going to go ahead and just follow this shark, and because it is so close to the surface and it looks like a nice sized shark and that caudal fin is moving pretty good, I'm going to stay on this shark for a while. Let's see what it does. Never know, it's going to do something cool. Our first stream today, right as soon as we started filming, we had that shark turn its belly up, and that was pretty cool. This is our second stream of the day, and I'm going to stay on this shark, hopefully get us a really long flight. Thanks for joining. Hi, John. Hallie, thank you for joining. Sorry, I'm looking at my screen there. We're going to stay on this shark and hit record in case it does something cool. Thanks for joining, Jimbo. Mitsuri, thanks for joining. This shark is moving pretty good. Look at the cadence of that caudal fin, something that you can pay attention to. Is moving really nicely. So this shark is moving pretty fast. I'm going about 3.4 miles per hour here, actually 4 miles an hour, almost 4.5 miles an hour just to keep up with it. So the shark's on a mission. It's doing something. Let's see if it does something cool. Oh, it's diving down. Something's changing here. That's a quick... Yep, it's coming back up to the surface. This is really interesting behavior for me. See, the nose went up. Let's see. Something cool. We get a live predation. Probably the first live predation ever recorded. That would be kind of cool, right? It's really clear water now. There we go. I'm working on the exposure here, guys. Sorry. I do have to maintain filming good stuff here. Hello from Maine. Glad you can join me. There's been quite a few white sharks in Maine. It looks like I'm going to be up in Long Island here sometime in September. Going to be filming white sharks and other sharks there off Montauk. And that should be an exciting time. That's for a TV production I'm working on. But you guys, I'm going to be filming white sharks on the East Coast here soon. Wow. Okay, so it's diving down a little bit. Still speeding up. Look at how fast it's going up. It's going up. It's going up. Come on, buddy. Do something cool. Don't usually see them swimming this fast. This shark is moving with some speed. What are you doing, buddy? What's in front of you? What's this mission you're on? Yeah, there's too much politics out there. Thanks a lot, guys. I try to stay away from all that stuff on this channel. I just feel like we have something in common, regardless of what your politics are. If we all love sharks, I think the world would be better. I also don't like to make this channel about other criticisms of other people's methods or other people's content, anything like that. I just feel like I don't want to go there. It's not my place to criticize anyone who's in the shark world or Shark Week or things like that, or Ocean Ramsey stuff. It really, honestly, just want to keep this place positive. This is a beautiful shark. It is moving really fast. I'm glad I'm just going to stay on this one because you don't really see them cruising this fast. A lot of this in 3, 4 now. It's much faster. No, it's not the drone. I know that a lot of people always think that they hear the drone or they sense it. They just don't. It's just, I've done this for thousands of hours, you guys. The drone does not affect the shark whatsoever. The shadow does, but the drone just doesn't. There's no way they can physically hear it, and there's no way they can sense it. The shadow, yes. If I were to put the shadow here, I could probably get some kind of reaction out of the shark. But I don't want to interfere with the shark. That's the whole reason I do this. That's why I'm staying behind it right now, because I'm mindful of where the sun is. And we're getting a really good view of the white shark now. Let me change cameras and maybe get you guys just a little closer here. Ooh, the thing about changing is it's a little hard to zoom in tight, but you get a really pretty. Oh, that dorsal fin's good. I can get an ID on this shark for the database. So let's see if we can just drone to get the ID. Record that, and just enough to get that dorsal. Now that's a good shot right there. We got the dorsal fin, that unique fingerprint on the dorsal fin. Okay, there we go. So we are having a good time with this shark. It is very, very photogenic. Going through some. As the water warms up, the reason you're seeing that seaweed, seagrass, kelp stuff on the water is because that stuff thrives in colder water. And the reason it's floating is because as the water warms up, it actually kills off that seagrass that's used in cold water. So this is just a natural cycle. It's not trash. It's not anything that's bad. This is just natural change in the water temperatures that happens every summer. Yeah, Sharks 365. You know, the Dancing with Sharks, all that stuff. I'm just not gonna make this channel about criticizing other people or other creators, or, you know, I just don't want to do that. It's not my place. I want this to be a positive place. So, other creators, you know, I'll leave that space to other people to criticize and comment about other stuff, but. I truly want this to be a positive environment. And I don't want to grow my audience off of negativity or criticism. I don't really determine what I watch based on other people's opinions. I like to come in fresh and watch stuff. So, I again, you know, are critical and try to get views out of talking down others. I can't go there. I do really, really like to go into things with a non-biased view and make that determination on my own without input from others. But let's talk about this white shark here. This thing is really, really clean for a white shark. It has a couple scratches on the right. You see that? We get a really good view of it right here. I'll show you the scratch that I'm talking about. See the scratches right there? That scratch. So cool. Probably a battle scar. I would say that's probably a scar from going after a marine mammal. So these bigger sharks, you can start telling that they're bigger when they have these big scratches on them and bites, because that means that they are going after bigger things, and bigger things leave scratches. Stingray won't leave that giant scratch on the side there. So that's how you know that you're looking at bigger sharks in many cases, is they've got these big battle scars on them. And this shark is definitely got a pretty nice scratch on its right side. And, you know, last week I was in the Sea of Cortez, and I was diving, and I got to swim and interact with sea lions. And, you know, their claws and their teeth are pretty big too, so they can definitely inflict a nice cut on a shark in self-defense. All right, so it looks like this shark has gone down. Let's give it a check to see if there's another shark around or what's going on. Water's not incredibly clear today, so I wish we could see him and see what's going on as he goes down. But that's not the case. Oh, look, we have a trail here. Oh boy, this is a big shark. Look at this. Oh, we have another one up top. Look at this. That's 3 sharks, and we have a really nice big one here in the middle. This is, if the one while ago was in the 9 to 10 foot range, and this one is definitely in the 11 foot range. This is a nice sized shark, and once again, you see a big bite mark on its face. That means this thing is going after bigger things. We're not just looking at juveniles now. Ooh, man. Let's see if it comes up. It's pretty cool when they come in like this. I'm going to get us a really good view of its face here, hopefully. Let's go. There we go. Ah, see the scratches? That is a telltale scratch from a sea lion. So this shark has been going after sea lions. You can see the scratches. I don't see any claspers on it, so it could be a female. It's likely a female. Let's see here. Nice shark. The copepod loads there on the, see the dorsal fin? See those things hanging off the back? Those are copepods, which are basically parasites. This shark is really, I'm going to go up a little higher here. There we go. We got his face. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Good question. How old is a shark this big? So this shark is probably 5 to 8 years old, I'd say. They do rapidly in those early, between year 1 and year 10. And after that, they slow down the growth. But I would say this is a good 7-year-old shark at least. If it's 10 to 11 feet, for sure. I mean, we're looking at a 7-year-old at least shark here. It's a healthy shark. Really nice looking shark. Let's zoom back out. Take a look. What else is around here? Doing pretty good on battery. Ooh, oh, look at this. Look at this. We got a shark meeting. 2 size sharks about to set up. Let's see what they do. Probably do a couple circles around each other. One in the bottom is a little bit bigger. Look at this shark. Oh, wow. That's a nice sized shark there, guys. That is a good sized shark. The other one said, look, you're bigger than me. I'm going to go out and let you have whatever territory you want. Classic shark behavior there. Size is everything for white sharks. That other one decided to, you know what, I'm out of here. You can see that vortex trails, and it just says, I'm getting out of here. Pretty cool stuff. I'm angling this way. Look, there's a shark at the top left. You see that third shark? It's at the top left. Yeah, the little shark didn't circle. He just said, I'm out of here. Yes, they do attack each other sometimes. That is for sure. Eventually, if you do these lives with me, we will find a shark with a big bite on its back or something like that, because that is very typical of these sharks. They do these bites like that. And it looks like that other shark's decided to come over here this way. Look at this. We have the shark decided to come back to us. Let's see what happens. Now, he's going to come back and follow. If he does come back, it'll be right behind the bigger shark. So let's get down on this big one. Let's see. Let's take a good look at this shark here. Use the other camera here. Get us a really nice view of this one. Beautiful shark. Look at that. Hit record on this. And these are all clips I'll probably use on our regular monthly, my regular monthly programming that I do. Is dorsal fins breaking a little bit. Tennessee, on the live, but hopefully eventually, like I said, I'm able to do this live now, so I hope to do at least, my goal is to do 6 of these per week, at least 3 times a week, twice a week. I am working on a couple film projects where I am not able to discuss film for the public, so you'll definitely stuff I can't share sometimes. If you guys watched Shark Fest this year, there was Investigation Shark Attack, which I was involved with this year. I did a lot of, you probably saw a lot of my footage on that, on National Geographic. My connection shows it's really strong. I don't know if it's showing that it's laggy, but on my end it shows it's strong. Was the last stream better? For those of you who have joined 2 streams, the last stream I did it at 720 instead of 1080. So if it's more stable and more clear at 720, I think I will try the next one at 720. But please let me know before I have to shut this one down. I'm going to do one more for the day, and I'll determine whether it's 720 or HD 1080 based on your feedback. All right, I'm going to go back up. And we're going to take a look at where these sharks are now. We did have 3 sharks at one moment there. Let's see what we got. There's something light colored over here. I wonder what that is. You guys see that in the middle? Something really light colored right there. Okay, so going up. I'm at 400 feet in altitude now, which is the legal limit in the U.S., so you'll not see me go any higher. I have 1 shark there. That second shark is still hanging out here. There it is. I definitely do not give the live location out of where I'm filming. As I've said many times before, I do have people who tune into this channel specifically to find out those locations. And, you know, after 7 of these white sharks ended up dead on the beaches last year, I do know that people are out looking to kill these. I know it's sad, but, you know, if you go on Instagram, there's a whole group of people out there that make it their mission to kill white sharks. It's very hard to prosecute them too. It's really sad, but that's the reality we're in. Also, these sharks are best left alone. There we go again. This has been a long flight, you guys. We've had a pretty good flight here. Shark's not been doing too much. We did get a couple sharks together earlier, 3 sharks. You never know. You just never know. This shark could decide to poop or shake or breach or something cool without any kind of warning. Let's get you closer. It's kind of cool. We're filming bigger sharks right now. I'm not really filming a lot of small juveniles this year. I don't know what's going on, but nurseries are very inconsistent this year. So I've shifted my searches to find bigger sharks. Sorry, I was reading the comments. When I lose a shark, it's because I'm looking away from my screen and I'm reading comments. When I read comments, I'm going to go up like this. See that vortex trail? You can see it pretty clearly there. I'm going to look around. I'm just looking around right now with my own eyes, looking to see if there's anyone in the water or kayakers or something like that. I don't see anybody fishing today. So we have that shark there. I'm at 25% battery, so I'm going to have to say goodbye again. We're going to do another one here in a second. Looks like we have 2 sharks here. Looks like we have a second shark popping up. You see that one on the left? It's going down in the water column. It's a small shark. We're going to go right in here. Check this exposure. Time we're going to get lucky and get a breach. If there's a breach, it would be the second shark above it. That's usually how it goes. I'm filming a shark here, and there'll be a breach behind it. That other shark noticed this one was bigger and probably left. Down deep. Okay, one live after this, and then I'll say goodbye because I need to get some work done here as well.